All right. So today we are doing something a little interesting. We will be talking about one star Master Duel ratings. Now, if you don't know my channel, Master Duel is probably my game that I have the largest amount of playtime on, except for Arc, but I don't upload Arc videos really, except for when I did back in the day. Anyways, a lot of people who aren't very good at Yu-Gi-Oh or Master Duel or whatever you dueling or card games in general, um, they'll go onto Reddit or Steam reviews or they'll or just wherever they can and let their stupid opinions be known. But most of the time the complaints are like, oh, game expensive or um, game bug, or the combo is too hard. Combos are too much. And I'm gonna be reading some of these that are funny to me. I want to do. I saw funny Apple reviews, but I can't get it to the App Store. So, oh well. We're gonna be doing Google Play reviews, which Reddit's already bad with reviews and people voicing their criticisms. I assume that Google Play and the App Store definitely was a place where dumb toddlers voice their shit fart opinions. So, here we go with some of them. These are recent too. The game itself is great, no bugs, no crashes. The reward system is lacking a bit, but it's not the worst by any means. The issue is getting paired with players who use the same broken decks over and over, spend 3 minutes watching them make one turn, and by the end of phase 1, they've summoned an ungodly amount of OP cards with every effect possible. So now you summon one card, and they nope it away and destroy you with one battle phase. This is the most common complaint. Um, this is not a good criticism of the game. People don't realize that, yeah, I mean, obviously people are like, oh, the game used to be so much simpler. Simpler doesn't always mean less degenerate. Now, I play degenerate decks. Right now, I'm playing White Forest Centurion Toys and Snake Eyes Fiend Smith Azamina. And I'm going to probably build since I already have the cards, um, what's it called? Azamina White Forest. I like broken go first solitaire combos. It's fun, but they're not like obscenely unfair. You can hand trap these decks and they'll lose. You can play board breakers and they'll lose. The fact of the matter is that you're gonna have to dedicate some parts of your deck to playing through your opponent's board because you're not always going to go first. And people don't realize this. People just say that there's nothing I can do. I just have to watch them combo. Bestials kill White Forest pretty good. Nib, Emperor Veiler. Ash is pretty strong against the Snake Eyes deck. Nibiru is pretty good against them too. Like there's are some parts where it's like this is unbeatable, but you can stop them along the path. This is not a good criticism. There have been multiple rules I should have been able to give myself. I should have been able to give myself a fighting chance, and inexplicably was not able to. Was not been able to. I would blame a skill issue, but I'm a 20 plus veteran who's been able to adapt, and I have double, triple, and quadruple check this thing. Here's the thing: this game has almost no bugs. I think there's one bug at launch, but like ruling mistakes, they're very thorough. So, game bug. That's not true. The cards are correct. Everything is correct. It's basically a one for one simulator of how a real game would play, except that the glowing buttons play the game for you. So this guy, he thinks he's cracked at the game. He just thinks there's stuff he doesn't remember. So stuff like, I can't summon a Bestial during the Sprite combo um, after I've used, what's it called? After they've used Gigantic, I can't use a Bestial during the Sprite combo, game bug, or I can't nib during Sprite combo, game bug, or stuff like, there's other stuff where just like I can't do this. Why? Like, Red Reboot. This is a bad example. Red Reboot won't let me activate trap cards. Read the card. I guess it's even better now with the lingering effects. Oh, Reborn can't target Centurion Primera after it uses its search. There's a lot of like effects that just do not play the game, let you do stuff where it'll seem bugs, but it's not a bug. This is interesting. Um, it started off with a 5-star review and then went to a 1-star review and says it crashes a lot, which I can't really speak on because I play on PC. That's interesting. Okay, this one it's funny because this is a mobile game, meaning people's attention is going to split regardless, so it's extremely frustrating that when I look away for more than 30 seconds, the game automatically put me into surrender. When you guys are playing a game, how much of the game, like, I get Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't the most interesting um, game to spectate if you're going second, but you're only going to lose like this if you have responses, and it'll play a noise when you're supposed to look back. Also, like I'll watch videos when I play like games that don't need my full attention. I've never like unless I'm pausing the game, if I'm actively doing something in the game, I'm not looking away for 30 seconds. And then I also wouldn't be like, "What? I missed something crucial in the game when I looked away for almost a minute?" That seems a little silly. Also, this is a lie. I went from diamond to gold because of the game. You cannot D rank from diamond to gold. So, liar. Okay, this is another one that's common. This is interesting. Higher levels of play are 100% one turn kills. 2022, that was when the game first came out. Um, what was even out there during that time? I don't know what was out by I think it was like Drytron. I think DD Dynamite Burn was still out. But there is still a bunch of good hand traps here. I mean, also it says private duel rooms are also very wonky. How? Also wonky quartet reference. On as compared to Apple reviews. This is an interesting take. 3,000 hours. 3,000 hours. That's crazy. Do not recommend it and do not play the game. I hate this game. I've played it for 145 days. Almost 145 days playing this game that you fucking despise, huh? This one's incomprehensible. My experience as free-to-play player, the game are good because free-to-play and you can also just craft the card. As a new player, you can enter code to get a deck, but not really helping if you don't like it or no experience with the deck. Sometime or maybe a lot of time when you play, the opponent always had card to counter your move. Sometime and maybe a lot of time, sick going second and brick hand. The gotcha system actually good, but sometime you may not get any card. This game not recommended for new Yu-Gi-Oh player, also emotional player. Explain what this means. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! The watching paint dry simulator. The game is unfun as hell. Yeah, blah blah. Combo bad. This is the take that a lot of people have. This is not true. The meta back in the day was dog shit. It was summon 18, 1900 beaters, die at a trap hole, and wait to summon your chaos guys until we got to like the mix of stupid FTKs, Monarchs, Glad Beasts. The game has always been bad. This game blows. And also, you could just, like, what do you want the game to be? Like, do you want all the good cards to be banned? And that's not going to be fun. Then you're going to, this is the type of person to be like, I think Lajin should be banned. Cyber Dragon being a free body should be, that's crazy, should be banned. The game does not want new players to join. The only people willing to play this game without going inside are people who... This was a bad take. New players will feel frustrated and excluded because the amount of money, time, / build they will have to spend to participate will be enough to put them off. He's saying that you can't get good cards as a new player. That's just, like, not true. Maybe not... You're not going to build, like, one of the meta decks. I think, like, my Snake Eyes Fiend Smith Azamina deck has 20 main deck URs. So you're not probably going to build that one, but you get a lot of gems and crafting material as a new player. It's very free-to-play friendly. This is interesting because you can't have, this is obviously hyperbole, you can't have a 22 chain link in Master Duel that stops at 16 for some reason. And also, 45 a tower attack beat stick. That's not good going first. Like, a towers. Do you guys think a towers that does nothing but sits there and can't be destroyed? Yeah, I mean, it's a towers. Do you think a towers that just sits there is good? I mean, arrival at Ignister is not good. There's ways to get rid of it. It's not. You're like, that's not good. But what deck do you think he's playing? I think maybe. Oh my god, when was this posted? That's probably Quake Cosmic Blazar, isn't it? The Centurion monster. This is also a very bad take. One, he's complaining about tier, which tier posting in 2025 is crazy, and spread posting. But he's also saying that the ban list is bad. This ban list is very bad. I think they just put Swap Frog and Sign Up Mine into 3. But what? Hold up, I'm reading this part right now. Tier limits are a perfect example of practically unlimited full power tier for nearly 3 months. That's just fundamentally untrue. Like, Perla Rhino was hit to 1, and Kit Kalos was at 1. The rest, I think Merly might have been limited early. Also, it was hit like 20 times. Like, Foolish Burial Goods was hit, Solik was hit. I don't think Crime was ever hit. And the Ashiza cards were butchered. I mean, both of the Millers are banned and the Shufflers are at 1 each. It was... That's, like, not true at all. They didn't hit enough? Kikal... What? He think... What? Hold on. Isn't the one that's back is the UR? Or no, I think it's not a Guido. Medora, right? Okay, to be fair, sales ban Rongo was available for a long time until people started doing a sales ban, and then it was banned. He's complaining about Gossip Shadow. That's crazy. That's crazy. This guy's complaining about Eva. Fundamentally broken cards. Like, the rest of the Protoss and Eva is fundamentally broken. Savior Slef. Played a game to wait 10 minutes for my opponent to finish his turn and take my lifetime. But that's your fault, honestly. Game is okay. First, he's being ableist. I play the actual Yu-Gi-Oh card game. I have to go through the dumb A tutorial. I like how he censored stuff there. They're not there. My spell and trap effects help my enemy when the card clearly states that it doesn't. Oh yeah, I love the card that says kill your opponent. It's like it wants you to do the exact way it wants an F dot. Let me play the game how I choose. Okay, if you want to play the game how you choose, you're gonna lose. Controls are clunky. Click. He's complaining about clicking. 30-year animations. But this guy is a 10-year-old. This guy's a 10-year-old, bro. 3,000 hours. Oh, that's the same guy. Format's bad. Ooh, 10 Pike posting. March 9th. 2 days ago. Chandra and Sangan summoning and Kaiman are hit on the list. And no one... Oh my god. Oh my god. Mad. Look, this deck, I don't care what you guys say. This deck is fun. Also, people don't realize that they're not hitting, like, important cards now. because of the Duelist Cup. All of these people are just complaining about waiting. Um, oh, I do this. This is funny. Yeah, people complain about um sitting there and waiting. Buddy, my brother in Christ, you built your deck. Like, you are the reason Yu-Gi-Oh's dead. And people think it's pay to win. You can build the decks without paying. Rainbow Six Siege. This game this game is like Rainbow Six Siege, even though they are both completely different genres. If you don't quit in the first month and get addicted to playing, then you will not be able. What? Then you will. If you do not quit in the first month and get addicted to playing, then you will not be able to quit. And because how both Master Duel and Siege are fresh, this game has brainwashed. Because I have over 700 hours on this card game in total with played real Okay, I'll say that Cyberpunk and Elden Ring are peak. But this game is like Siege, except it's nothing like Siege. Yeah, that's crazy. Story mode sucks is not a good take. Evil Twins is so ass. Complaining about Shangri-La is so funny. Okay, yeah, I'm done with this. It's funny to think like the people complain about never getting a turn. Play hand traps, and you'll get a turn. Play board breakers, you'll get a turn. It's also if you're sitting there for 10 minutes, it's like if you go to a restaurant and wait for 2 hours to sit down and eat. That's more of a you problem than a them problem. Like if you sit there for 30 minutes and watch them play Snake Eyes, Fainsmith, Azamina, um, and then go, what the fuck? I have a hand of alternative blue eyes, true light, and magic cylinder. And when I activated my alternative or blue eyes alternate dragon, whatever it's called, that card fucking blows. I activated my alternate dragon and they negated it. This game sucks. I sat there for 20 minutes. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You built the deck. You chose to play the bad me when bad cards are bad. Yeah, like this guy's playing on freaking Lebanese Wi-Fi. I don't know what to tell you, man. Play a better deck.